the Philadelphia Eagles. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Pushing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Hurts steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Second down, here's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn to ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right, letting one go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 6-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice shot. Inbounds. Now a 3rd and 6. Purdy from the gun. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. That's pulled in at the 32. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown! A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. On 1st down, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Purdy looking to throw. Pressure, and down he goes. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll start on the ground with Swift. take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down. Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get in. And now off to the races down the right side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Purdy. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Throwing on second and long. Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flushed out right. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Certainly rarity for all but an elite couple of quarterbacks in this league to have a 100-yard day on the ground. Heck, even running backs don't hit the mark as often as they used to. Nice to see them keep calling his number once they saw he was in line for a special game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this down to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Jalen Hurts with another touchdown rushing. 13 touchdowns, led all quarterbacks last year on the ground. No one else had more than 8. And, of course, we all remember the 3-touchdown game in the Super Bowl. So call running plays or scrambles, Jalen Hurts is dangerous.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it all
in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts, flush to his right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Oh, the sneak gets Hurts.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Niners set to take over on offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher...
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he fields it cleanly. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And out now come the Eagles. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Hurts rolling to his left. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Still going inside the 20.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on